Hello everyone. So today's pick a card, we are going to look at why your spirit guides are so proud of you right now. I know this is a time of year when people think about what they want to change about themselves. So I thought it'd be nice today, and Spirit kind of led me to do this, to look at what you're doing well and what you should continue and what they are proud of you for accomplishing and just proud of you in general. We're going to find out. We have 3 piles to choose from. So here's pile number 1, 2, and 3. I also put 3 crystals above the card so you can use your intuition, see what card or which crystal is calling to you. If you feel called to more than one pile, there is likely messages in both or all for you. Do whatever feels right. Timestamps are below. And yeah, I love you so much. I will see you in your reading. Welcome to your reading, group number 1. So let's call in the spirit guides, angels, ancestors of group number 1. What makes you so proud of them? What do you admire about group number 1? So group number 1, we are going to start with Lenormand to get a look into your energy, and then we'll get some messages, more messages from your guides. Thank you to the spirit guides of group number 1. Thank you for clear, concise, accurate messages. Thank you for being here. Thanks for providing the most meaningful messages for group number 1 at this time. What do you admire about group number 1 with their energy? I can see right away we have the lily. There's definitely some maturity here that your guides are really admiring, that you've come to be more mature. You've had a lot of life experiences and they are really applauding you. Yeah. And through those life experiences, you've gained a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom. And it's really shaped you into who you are today. And your spirit guides are really proud of you for that. And the whole journey, yeah, it looks like you've really gone through quite a journey through your life, a spiritual journey, just life in general. It doesn't necessarily have to be spiritual, but I'm seeing here that all your experiences, your whole journey has led you to have this innate wisdom now and this knowledge to move forward in life. And I think your guides are really proud of you. And also there's like a message here of also like looking at all your experience from the past and learning from that to move forward in the best way possible, which it looks like you are. And we have here the dice on the bottom. Interesting. Yeah, maybe you've taken a lot of like risks and chances on yourself, and they're really applauding you for taking the chance to go after your desires and your dreams and your goals in life. Because sometimes that's really hard to do, especially when it's something you've never done before. But those chances, those risks you've taken, even if they didn't go the way you planned, they really gave you a lot of this knowledge and experience and maturity that's really helping you along your path. And they don't want you to ever get down about doing things that are for your best interests, like trying new things out, going after, your goals and dreams. They're really proud of you for that, and they want you to realize if some things don't work out, that's okay, keep going. Like you just think of it as a something you've learned, not a mistake. Everything is just part of your entire life plan, your destiny, your journey, and they're really proud of you for doing things for yourself and taking risks and putting yourself out there. Let's get some more messages. What else for group number 1, Spirit? Why are you proud of group number 1? We have 2 10s here. 10-10 could be significant to you. We have here, oh my god, another 10. After I was looking at the 10s and thinking about it, 10 flew out of the deck. So 10 is mugwort. I love mugwort. I work with mugwort all the time, but psychic healing. Yes, I feel like this journey you've been on, all these things we were talking about, has really been healing to you. And with the 10s, 10 represent completions, but like leading to a new positive beginning. And I feel like all these experiences of your life so far are leading you to this amazing new beginning, like with much more knowledge, much more in tune with yourself. You're definitely like your psychic gifts. We all have them, but sometimes we turn them off, especially as children, and then we have to relearn it as we get older. And I feel like this healing you've done through your life is really making you more in tune with your higher self, and your intuition is really strong right now. And look at this owl here too. This is, again, your guys are like acknowledging your wisdom, and also that you've really healed so much, and that's really making you wiser in so many ways and spiritually more connected to your guides. We have here the moon in Neptune, so for some of you, this could mean that you could be a Pisces or a Cancer. You don't have to be, but really I see this as mostly being more in touch with your intuition and your inner needs and your inner world, and your guys are definitely really applauding you for that intelligence. Like, you have life intelligence, like life experience leading to a lot of wisdom, but also like this healing you've also done internally. Like, your inner world seems to be a lot more calm and peaceful and more in tune with your higher self. You might be into astrology more. You might be called to look more at your birth chart. Like, the moon phases are like just beaming out of her head right now. But that might give you further insight if you haven't. And mugwort is great for psychic healing, like that says, but also if you're into dream work or you want to do that more, your guides could be kind of calling you to try that out. I make some tea at night with a little bit of mugwort, chamomile, and peppermint, and that helps. You can also burn mugwort. There's a lot of uses. It's great, but just FYI, this is definitely about your healing that they're applying you for. What else? And then we have Arnica, teacher, and we have angel number 33 here. So there's something really here in this reading about your wisdom and your life experiences that I think you were meant to share. Because sometimes the book could be like hidden knowledge or like secrets, kind of like the wisdom and knowledge we have that we don't necessarily share with others, depending on if the book is open and closed. And it's right under here. And also the ship is a number 3, and it's like journey forward. And we have 33 here. I feel like your guides want you to share your knowledge, your life experience. It'll be different for everyone watching. This is a collective reading, but all of this knowledge and experience you've had in your life, your like plan is to like move forward with that knowledge and also share that knowledge. Because we have here teacher, and 33 is like the ascended master number, and that they're all teachers and healers. And it looks like, there's a healing thing here. Yeah, I feel like you're meant to be a teacher, a spiritual healer of some sort, and that comes in so many different ways. You could do that in so many different ways. So I feel like whatever you feel called to. And we have Saturn here, which is Capricorn energy. But also Saturn has to do with like the lessons we've learned in life. And a lot of it is really hard. Like, think about like Saturn return and stuff like that. I feel like those hard lessons is also confirmed right now that is like something you are meant to share, and whatever, even if it's just like with a few people or the world, whatever you feel called to do so. I feel like your guides are really in touch with you right now. If you don't feel that way, the door is definitely open for communication with them if you want to get more clear on anything specific. Let's get one more card here. Now we have Skull Cap, number 47, Stillness. And this is, we have Pluto and Saturn. Interesting, that's on the bottom. And then we have Rebirth on the bottom with Pluto, Ayahuasca. Oh, and it also has Jupiter and Neptune there. So I really feel like through these lessons, maybe life was a lot more chaotic and busy, kind of a gamble. Like, things weren't really as comfortable or as steady. And I feel like you've really slowed down and gotten more in tune with yourself and your needs, and figured out what makes you happy and feel calm and peaceful inside. And all of this experience is really like a rebirth. I get this, like, you're just such your mind is expanded. I feel like you have a whole new perspective of life now. And your guides are really acknowledging all of what you've gone through in your life. It really has been like a rebirth with all these life experiences you've had and all this knowledge. This whole journey of life is really what they're proud of. Your whole life and how far you've come. And it really is a rebirth. It's like you've learned so much about yourself and you've grown and you've gotten out of situations that were really tough and came out wiser and better. And they're so proud of you for that. What else do you have? Ooh. Okay, a few cards came out here. Let's take the top one there. We have Cedar, which is the Chariot, and then Eight of Fire, Eight of Wands, which is Ginger. So I was just reading a book, and it was talking about something that didn't say the Chariot card in tarot, but it really reminded me of it. In the traditional tarot Chariot card, you see the charioteer, I don't know, like holding like a white and a black sphinx and like guiding them. And the analogy that I had this image in my head of the Chariot card when they were describing it was like our middle self, like who we are, our human being, like us and our vessels now. And one of the sphinxes is like the lower self, and one is the higher self. And like our job here on Earth is to kind of balance the two. And hopefully this makes sense, but I think this has come out right now to really confirm that you have really found balance in your life. You've tamed the beast in a way, you know, like the lower self, like all the like primal needs and all the trouble we got into when we were younger, kind of like just like figuring ourselves out. And then also the higher self, which is like, you know, our divine part in our like for our highest good, and like, you know, just the whole higher realms, like divinity, and then like lower self. And you were able to like really like rein it in and get a balance of like what your earthly primal needs are, and also spiritually. And I feel like you've got like a grasp on that, and you're able to like move more smoothly in life now. I really hope that makes sense. Because that's kind of what I was seeing before when I was talking about this rebirth and like the stillness card. I feel like you've just really been able to like rein in like just those two sides of you, the earthly, like primal side and spiritual side, and like live in this plane now, like live in the present moment, which is really hard to do. A lot of people live in the past. A lot of people are focused on the future. It's like you've learned skills throughout life. Whatever you've been doing, your guides are like really applauding your ability to live in the now, in the present. Go you. And then we have Eight of Wands, Ginger. This is like spicy, hot, like exciting. I feel like this is also the Chariot and the Eight of Wands are both movement cards. And we have the Ship here. I feel like you're really moving like a lot more steadily in life. Like maybe before things were a little chaotic and stuff. I just feel that way with like the dice, like you're just like kind of gambling. You're like, I don't really know where I'm going next. But with the Eight of Wands, it's like moving forward motion with like in unity, like not chaotic. And with the Ginger here and the Fire, it's like passionate too. I feel like whatever you've done, you found something you're passionate in, and you're like moving forward with it, and it's like fun. Like this is like forward movement, like, and it's like better communication. I feel like you could be communicating your needs more and following your needs more, and that's making life more fun and passionate. And that's wonderful. I feel like there's also a message here, like for somebody like just to go after your passions and what you love and continue what you're doing. Like there might be some energy here of like, I shouldn't do that, or selfish feelings or something like that. I don't know why that's coming through, but your guides want you to like keep following what you're like doing what you're doing, because you're doing a great job, and indulge and have some fun because you deserve it. And you might find your passion in teaching and helping others, and like getting more into your hobbies and interests. Because whatever this knowledge is, it could be life experience, but also these like interests you have and this knowledge you've accumulated through your passions too is something you guys are being called to share and teach others. and you can really help with their rebirth too in some way. But that is what I have for you, group number 1. I hope this was helpful and resonated. I feel really called to look in the back here. The 6 of air, cattail. I don't know, I felt really called to look. I feel like writing might be important for you guys. Maybe some of you guys will share your teachings or your wisdom through a book, because we have the book here too. That could be a really specific message, but writing could be the method. If you're someone here maybe watching was wondering how they could teach or how they could spread their wisdom, writing would be a great way. But that's what I have for you, group number 1. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated. Your spirit guides are so proud of you and love you so much, and I can clearly see why. You are amazing. I love you too. And if you haven't already subscribed and you like this reading, please do so. And also, if you didn't know, there is a giveaway for a free reading in the December Pick a Card. I'll link that in the description box if you want to check it out. And I also offer private readings this time. You can email me, and then also pricing information and all of that is in the description. But really, I'm just so grateful you're here. I love you so much, and I hope you have a great day or night. Bye, group 1. Love you. Hello, welcome to your reading, group number 2. So we are going to figure out today exactly why your guides are so proud of you. So let's call in spirit guides, angels, ancestors of the highest vibrational frequency of group number 2. Please be with us today. Provide the most meaningful messages for group number 2 and let us know exactly why you are proud of them at this time. Thank you. So we're going to start off with the Lenormand and get an overview of your energy and get some messages of why your guides are really proud of you and your energy at this time. We'll get further messages as well. Dice, interesting. That came out in group 1. Okay, lots more. You might be feeling really lucky lately. And your guides could be telling you like things might be more stable now and feel more secure. You might feel more lucky because you deserve it. Like I feel like things, things maybe have been a little challenged. There has been a challenge to reach your goals in your life. And I feel like your guides right now are trying to tell you, you might still be on the upward slope of this mountain to reach your goals, but you are on the right path. We have the compass on the bottom. It's facing north. It's like you have found your true north, or you're about to. They want you to keep going on the track you're at if it feels right to you. And sometimes you need to take some chances and risks and step out of your comfort zone. And I feel like you've done that, or you're about to in order to achieve what you want. And your guides are really proud of you for doing that, because like you can't really get anywhere if you don't step out of your comfort zone. And I feel like you are stepping out of your comfort zone to reach your goals, and it's going to feel really good, and it's aligned with your path. But also, like, when you are on this true path, like, things are going to be more synchronistic, and you're going to realize things just flow easier. You feel lucky, I feel like, is a way that they will let you know about that. But there's something here about you really going after your goals, and even though it's not easy, you're still doing it, and you've done that in your life, and they're really proud of you for that. You're not someone that'll just be complacent for too long and settle. Maybe at some point you felt like you were settling, but you realize that you know there's another path for you, and you're like following your north node, your north star to, you know, maybe you don't know exactly what it is yet, but you're willing to get out there and figure it out. You're like, what do people say? Like, meet their Everest? I don't even know what that really means, but that just came to my mind. I guess, like, just, you know, whatever challenge, whatever goal you have, it's like you're ready to go after it. And I feel like in life, maybe things have been a little chaotic, but you were able to find, like, stability here. And this anchor, this is all about, like, stability and security and stuff like that. But it also has 2 fish here, which have to do with financial abundance. And we have birds here, which represent like wisdom. So I feel like throughout life, you know, maybe you things were a little chaotic, had to take a gamble on things sometimes, and maybe it wasn't always stable and secure, and it was a little rocky and, you know, bumpy on the path. But like those experiences have really helped you realize where you want to go, and also get the wisdom you need. And also I feel like there's something here about more stability and financial stability as well on this journey of yours that you're on. Like we have one card here that talks about being like kind of still, but then one with movement. So I feel like this is really talking about you breaking free of chains that you didn't want to be in anymore. And even though it wasn't easy to break free of something, you know, we had to climb a mountain metaphorically, like you were willing to do that because you knew there was better for you. You were willing to take that chance, and your guides are really proud of you for that. Let's get more cards to see why. But yeah, there's some chain that you were able to break that wasn't your true path. It wasn't the best path for you, and that's going to be different for everyone watching. But the fact that you were able to break some chain that was holding you down in life is amazing, and your guides are so proud of you. And there's like going to be good luck and opportunities coming because you're going to be on the right path. Even though that situation's hard, it's going to lead you to a lot more luck and stability and happiness because you're following your calling and not staying stagnant anymore. We have here Kava Kava community with Pluto and Moon. So we have like some Scorpio and Cancer energy. It could be for some people, but look, we have a butterfly here. I feel like maybe some of the stagnancy, things you broke away from before, where it was maybe unhappy relationships or friendships, family situations or something like that. But also I feel like you found people, or you will, that are more your like part of your community. Like look at this network even underneath here, like it's strong, and you've really like transformed. And I feel like you're finding your soul tribe, or you have, on this journey of yours. But yeah, there's definitely this total transformation energy here that your guides are very proud of. I don't know why in your reading, I feel like your guides are talking about things that are coming too, like because of what you've done. Like maybe a lot of you in group number 2 are currently in this transformation process. I really feel like that is true. Like you're just starting to transform and go after some goals or break some chains and stuff. Because I feel like you're in this transformation stage, and it's bringing you closer relationships of all kinds, and like just joy, like music, like laughter, like. And I feel like the nudity here is kind of like showing like being your authentic self, you know, which is really amazing. Wow, interesting. These are kind of similar plants, aren't they? I don't know. But we have cacao, initiation. Yes. Okay. You know what? I think this is Spirit seriously confirming that to me. You're just initiating this process of transformation, and all of these good things are coming. And that is like the main thing here in this reading is like your guys are so proud of you for initiating changes that are right for you. Positive changes, positive habits. No matter how big or small they are that you've done, you're starting to change habits. You're starting to break free of things that don't serve you. And your guides are so proud of that. And there's definitely like reward coming, like, you know, like keep it up. It's not always easy, you know, it's not going to be like instant rewards a lot of times when we make changes, but like you're going to start seeing just more synchronicity, more positive things happening the more you implement these changes. We have Uranus and Venus here. So yeah, definitely Uranus is a lot about changes. And with Venus, it's like changes like in your preferences and like, and just in like status, money, like all the beauty of life. I feel like so much more beauty is coming into life right now for you. Yes. And then we have Amanita, conduit. I feel called to look in the book for this one. But conduit's like with community too. I feel like the changes you're making are going to have a ripple effect on the community around you, the people around you. There's another like community here with the music coming together. Let's see what's on the bottom. Rishi retreats on the bottom. Okay, where do I have that? Oh, it's right here. I feel like it's a sign. Let's look at that. Conduit, channel, bridger of realities, connection to higher power, celebration, coming home, family, awakening. Your channel is open. Earth spirits celebrate you as you come to one of your homes. You feel one with nature and all her offspring, your extended family. You can clearly see through the veil, and your gift of profound insight is now at hand. You are here to be a bridge for the children of the earth, a conduit of safety and healing, energy for the newer generations. Embody the medicine of children. Laugh, sing, and play, spreading joy in the world regardless of your age. If you feel disconnected, breathe. Focus on releasing old breath by emptying your lungs with long exhales. Explore by connecting to nature's cycles and co-create with your chosen family to regain a sense of belonging. Wow. There really is some sense of coming in to a place that feels like home, people that feel like family no matter blood or not. And this is all just starting right now. And I feel like it's all coming together through your connection to the divine, your spirit guides. And this is really to encourage you to continue on this path you've initiated, to keep going, to keep climbing, even though it seems like, easier to go back to whatever was chaining you down before. Your guides really want you to keep going and let you know that community, happiness, and home, the feeling of home is coming. And it'll feel safe with Rishi retreat here. Expansive, Jupiter and the sun. That is just really feeling safe and secure and expansive in life. Like retreat, you're going to feel like it might be hard work for a while, but you're going to feel well rested, well loved. Wow. There's also some sort of invitation here to get more connected with your spirit guides. Maybe you already are, but they seem like they're really guiding you right now. And there might be something here about you like changing your environment, or could be helpful. You might have already done that since we've talked about, but what else, Spirit, do you have for group number 2? Oh my God, this came out with the other group. And I shuffled on the Chariot, Cedar. Yeah, there's some energy here about connecting. Like, we have 3 selves, let's say. Like, so we're the middle self, like this human experience, and then we have the higher self, which is the divinity, the part of us, and then the lower self, which is like our primal nature. And I feel like there's something here about connection to both the lower realms and the higher realms, being in the present moment now, and like using all of that energy together with this conduit card too. So I feel like your guides are really proud of you for balancing things better now. Like getting more in touch with your spiritual side and your needs on this earth plane too, and like bringing it into the present moment and not focusing on the past or the future too much, like being more in the now and really balancing your energies and really moving forward in life from now on, like considering your whole, like, not just like your primal needs, like that could have been this attachment we were talking about before, to something that like it could be anything, but like drinking or shopping, like just being attached to something material. Could be like one end of it being on the lower end only, or being like on the higher end, which some people are at 2 in the higher plane, like just meditating and not really living in this earthly plane, this life. And there's something here about you like balancing that out and living more in the present moment now. And your guides are really proud of you for that, for coming to that present moment. And they're encouraging you to like move forward with that thought process of like just combining all your energies, like what you need spiritually, like, not like depriving yourself on either end. and also not focusing on things that aren't moving you forward in life, if that makes sense. Oh, and then we have Curandera. I can never say these words right. Damiana. This is a herb that is really great for like love and passion. And this is the King of Wands here. I love how our hands are in the triangle there. I feel like you're finding the recipe to really bring more passion and love and balance into your life right now. Especially with this triangle here. It's like the balance of, like, I'm seeing, like, you know, we were talking about, like, the higher self, like, spiritual, you know, spiritual side, physical, and, like, earthly, like, mundane things. I feel like I'm not making sense when I'm describing that, but it's like you're finding the balance of how to be here in the now and live your best life with passion, with love, with other people, with just enthusiasm, like being like happy with life and passionate about life. And there's really something here about finding balance that your guides are so proud of. You've broken some chain, you're taking risks, and you're going towards what you really desire. And I feel like for some people you still don't really know, but you're like willing to find, you live in the present moment, try new things, balance out these energies with your, you know, and like not deprive yourself of anything during this process too, which is amazing. Finding a balance is really hard in life, no matter what this relates to for you specifically. I'm really sorry if I've been confusing when I'm trying to describe that. But you're finding what makes you happy and feel good. And when you feel really good about something, that's your guide's way of saying, like, to continue. But, like, you want to make sure that that good feeling isn't coming from, like, a state of your ego or something like that. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, your guides are really proud of you for the progress you've made. Keep it up. They love you so much. This is just the beginning of a whole new way of life, it looks like. A beautiful one that feels more like home. That is what I have for you, group number 2. I hope this resonated. I hope this was helpful. I hope this made you feel good. I love you so much. So do your guides. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I am hosting a giveaway for a free reading. It's in the December Pick a Card. If you didn't see that yet, I'll leave that down below. I also offer private readings at this time. Information's in the description about that as well. But I'm just so grateful you're here. I love you so much. Have a great day or night. Bye, group 2. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to see why your guides are so proud of you right now. So let's take a moment to call in the spirit guides, ancestors, angels of the highest vibrational frequency of group number 3. Please be with us today to provide the most meaningful messages for group number 3 at this time, and let us know exactly why you are very proud of them. So we're going to start off with the Lenormand. Why are you proud of group number 3? Ooh. These cards jumped right out. Okay. Right off the bat, I could see that your guides are so proud of you because you have made changes in your life, group number 3, that were for your highest good. You cut away any toxic things, any toxic thoughts, anything that kept you feeling like ungrounded and just not well. And you're like starting to recognize who isn't serving and what isn't in life. And you're making lifestyle changes for your highest good. And it's like you have more faith in life and humanity and yourself now, more hope, faith, like just, there's such a nice vibe to you right now. And it's because you've started realizing what is for your highest interest, and you've cut out things that aren't good for you. There may have been like an imbalance in divine feminine and masculine energies. Like for some of you, you could have stepped more into your masculine, some of you less. It's going to be different for everyone. But I feel like really what this is saying to me, no matter what your gender or what you identify as, like you're becoming more whole, more balanced. And this balance is really helping you see things more clearly, make changes that need to be made, and have more faith and hope in life. And really, you're like shining bright right now. Your aura, your energy is really high because of these changes you're making or you've made. You might be in the process of making these changes, but you're already shining brighter, and this is going to bring forth so much good to you. Like, these changes that you've been making are really for the best, and you're shining bright, and the world, like, your guides are really wanting you to know that, like, your energy is so high, your vibrations are high, and positive changes are coming because of these changes you've made for the better. That's wonderful. I mean, not like my opinion matters, but this is my favorite card. It's a card of just like inspiration, hope. Like, you're really shining and feeling good and optimistic. And if you, for some of you, if you don't feel fully in the energy now, your guides are saying you already kind of know that there's certain things that need to be cut out of your life, certain lifestyle changes that need to be made that'll make you feel more in that element. We have here Lion's Mane, number 18, leadership. Yes. There is some star quality, some leadership quality coming through. Got Leo coming through. You have Mercury and Uranus too. Look, we have the scale in this card, which is interesting, which makes me really think of that balance I was talking about. But also, this makes me think, when I was talking about stepping either more or less into your divine masculine, I feel like some of you guys are feeling more in your divine masculine, no matter your gender, again, and it's making you stand out and become more of a leader in whatever way that is for you. I feel like your mind is really sharp, and this could be because certain things you cut out. And you're very strong and powerful, but you're able to like tame it. Like, you're not like overly aggressive, overly bearing, you're like very influential right now. I feel like you've got a lot to share with the world. Look, there's stars here. One star is just like, interesting. And then we have Dandelion, Wounded Healer. And this is Chiron and Jupiter. Oh my, you guys, seriously, I feel like you're meant to be a leader, and it revolves around your experiences and like things you used to maybe think were like your wounds, like your damage or whatever traumas happened to you. Like, you're starting to realize like you were able to heal yourself, or like that you could actually use your whatever that was to you to actually shine bright and to make changes. Like, you don't think of it as the worst thing to happen to you anymore. You're like, this is like the best thing. Now I can like, this is a gift in a way. Like, there's like a big perspective shift here. Oh my God, you really are radiating. There's something that happened. You cut out like thoughts, bad habits, whatever it is for you. This is general reading. You cut things out, and it's shifted your perspective. And now you're thinking more positively. You have more faith in life. You're living healthier, better, whatever that means to you. And you're really shining bright. And your perspective change is making you stand out as a leader, a healer. You're going after your dreams more, and you're really radiating. And this radiating is like the whole spirit world, like, it sees you. You're like so vibrating bright and radiant, and it's like good things are coming to you. Like, I feel like if you're not in this energy right now, that this is your call to like make those changes. But I feel like you would know what these changes are. And with Poppy, this could be really specific. For some people, it could be opioid related, but for most, I think this is all about following your dreams. What is it that you really want to do? Because right now is the time. You're shining bright. Your aura is bright. People are noticing you. You have this, like, something about you is more confident and making you like a perfect leader. And you're able to see like your past as a way to like help others or guide others. So now is the time to go after your dream. But like overall, your guides are so proud of you for doing the healing work you've done, for changing your perspective, cutting out habits that weren't great for you, or making lifestyle changes that are better for you, balancing your energies, having more faith in life. And I feel like they're rewarding you with something, some dream. But you're gonna have to like go after it, you know? Like I feel like she's like running here. But I feel like you have like more energy. You're being blessed with more energy soon if you don't. Seriously. Look at that, house is on fire in the back. Huh. Some of you guys might have left a toxic home environment. And your guides are really proud of you for stepping up for yourself and doing what is good for you. For some, maybe you guys have been going for a leadership role with work, or you want to start social media or something, and your guides are really proud of you for that. Maybe stepping out of your comfort zone is really helping you grow right now. I feel like you've really done healing work, though, no matter what stage you are in with all this. And your mental health is really, I think, in a better place. They're just really proud of you for taking care of your health, no matter what way. Like, maybe you are taking, like, some supplements, or, like, you're just taking care of yourself, making lifestyle changes for the better, and it's really, like, made you heal. And maybe there's still some, like, physical ailments or something. But, like, your soul, like, your inner wounds, I feel like you've done some work. Maybe you're sleeping better and like taking care of yourself in small ways like that. Like it doesn't, maybe you don't feel like you're making huge changes, but you're like sleeping more. Maybe you're taking your vitamins. You're like just doing some journaling. You're doing some inner work. And these small things you're doing are really making your aura, your vibration, like it's really changing you. And maybe you don't see that it on the external, like physical plane yet, but it's coming. Like, and your guides are really proud of you for taking the time, taking steps to nurture yourself and love yourself and practice self-care and self-love, because you deserve it. And they're just so happy that you're taking the time to do that for yourself. Nine of Earth, Apple. This is a really happy card. This is a great card. Like this is the Nine of Pentacles. And apples have, I feel like really the urge to really look and see what it says in here. Look, there's cinnamon in there too. I feel like things are really looking up for you. I feel like you're also following passions and hobbies you like. I feel called to look in the book for this for some reason. Savor the fruit of paradise, peace, and plenty. Celebrate wealth by giving. The hidden star of hope sustains us. Seriously, this is why I wanted to look in the book. Hope, this hope you have is really sustaining you, and it's making you move on. Reciprocity is a key to sustainability. Restraint and self-control with your bounty lead to community abundance. Measure your wealth by what you have to give. Apple is an ancient tree that contributes to the well-being of both the land and the people. Living to over 100 years, apple trees supply branches for fencing material. They become pollinators, bear hundreds of pounds of fruit each season, and provide cold-preventing medicine with leaves and blossoms. Though harvested in fall, apples last into the spring when properly stored. When you care for your resources with intention, you can feed more than yourself. Apples cut in half reveal a 5-pointed star. Believe in the magic of the earth. I love that. So you're really taking care of yourself, and I feel like by doing so, you're like helping other people around you, and you're going to end up being a leader. Like, you know, sometimes people, it's because we were raised or whatever, programming, feel selfish doing all this self-care and taking all this time to themselves and cutting people out that are bad, you know, but like, all of this that you're doing for yourself is really helping you right now, we've been seeing, but also you're leading by example. People around you, maybe children of yours or others, I don't know, but they're gaining from you taking care of yourself as well. That is like how you're being a leader and like healing others too and stuff. Like, the more you take care of yourself, the more you're taking care of the universe. So thank you for that. That's amazing. And your guides are really proud of you for that. Got another card for group number 3. Oh my God. Talk about like self-care and love. The Empress, Rose. You guys, this is all about self-love, self-care, luxury, like just taking care of yourself and also like nurturing others around you and stuff too. This is like confirming what we just said. Oh my God, what beautiful cards. And why don't we just look at Empress, just the quote there. I want to see what it says. Be vulnerable yet strong. Nurture love and compassion. See beauty and abundance in every stage of life. Yeah, I feel like no matter what stage you are in this healing journey, there's still so much beauty there, and you're doing so well, and your guides are so proud of you. Healing the heart heals the world. Oh my gosh. What were we just saying? Healing the heart heals the world. Learn to be vulnerable yet strong like the delicate petals of the rose protected by thorns. Roses uplift the spirit and inspire love. Embody sensuality in bold, vibrant ways. Let creativity and abundance flourish around and within you. Wild roses are prolific, creating food, medicine, and shelter for all those who encounter them. As all parts of the rose contain medicine, every stage of your life finds passionate expression. Create, make, love, play. It is a fertile, generative time. Yes, I love this for you, Group 3. Your guys love you so much. And they're so proud of you and your journey. And they want you to keep up the good work. So that is what I have for you, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated and was helpful and makes you feel good, because your spirit guides really have this beautiful energy right now towards you. I can feel it, and it's really nice. I hope you feel it too. I love you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you do not know, if you haven't watched the December Pick a Card, there is a giveaway in there for a free reading. So I'll link that down below if you didn't catch that yet. And also, I offer private readings, so all the information's in the description. Thank you for being here. I'm so, so grateful for you. I love you so much. Bye, Group 3.